A chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range three, and it's good!
Curry with a high bounce pass, and it's shoots.
No, he couldn't get it off. Now fires it up. Bank it in! It counts! It counts!
That is incredible.
Kuzma can't finish, but
LeBron James versus Kobe Bryant. Who is the GOAT? In the game of basketball, there have been a plethora of sensational players over the years. Each decade saw few players dominate across the league. But when it comes to the GOAT debate, three names pop up more than the others: LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant. And since Jordan's legendary status is now beyond doubt, we shift our focus more on the dynamic Lakers duo, King James and Black Mamba. But before we commence this hot debate, kindly subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our latest uploads. Let's get it on! The GOAT debate will never be settled, not as long as there are barrooms and barbershops. The Michael Jordan faction will point to Jordan's flawless final record, his decade of dominance, and his ability to succeed in a more physical era. James supporters will point to his 10 finals appearances, his now 4 championships, and statistical achievements thicker than a Dickens novel. And Kobe's fans will point to his tough and serious approach to the game and his undying loyalty to the mighty Lakers. There will never be a consensus. But if we're being objective, shouldn't there be one? At 36 years old, in his 18th year and in his NBA record 260th playoff game played, James recorded his 28th triple-double en route to his 4th championship with as many finals MVPs. Years from now, well, maybe minutes, some will question the legitimacy of a bubble title. Don't. The Lakers' previous season began with 63 regular season games before the COVID-19 pandemic shut the league down, but ended with a grueling 100-plus day stretch in an isolated environment. A season that began in October 2019 ended 50 weeks later. The only asterisk for this title should be to denote how difficult it was. James did it with a new running mate, a new roster, and yes, that presented a challenge. Anthony Davis is an All-NBA talent, as he showcased again with a dominant 19-point, 15-rebound performance in the Game 6 clincher. Vogel is a terrific coach. In the conference finals, Vogel pushed the right button, plugging Dwight Howard into the starting lineup. In Game 6, Vogel did it again, pulling Howard in favor of Alex Caruso, who sparked the Lakers with hustle plays. LeBron James is far from finished. Winning a 4th NBA title and leading the 3rd team to a championship might be the pinnacle of his basketball career. But in life, at 36, James is just getting started. There are so many more mountains to conquer. While Kobe fans argue that he is a better clutch player than LeBron, this claim is far from reality. LeBron, who does not choke, is a better clutch player, and this argument is backed by stats. A look into Kobe versus LeBron regarding clutch time stats prove LeBron is better than Kobe in the most important time of the game. In terms of being a team player, there is no comparison between Kobe and LeBron. The latter is a smart player and fantastic passer, with a vision of a crafty point guard. He can create a shooting opportunity for himself in every position, but will happily pass the ball if his teammate has a better shot. In contrast, Kobe was a selfish player who hurt his team's harmony, as was pointed out in the Phil Jackson biography. Kobe was ambitious, but also arrogant in a way that led him to make bad on-court choices more than once. In contrast, LeBron's teamwork and leadership shined after he joined the Cleveland Cavaliers, taking them to 4 playoffs in his first 4 years. His leadership skills have since gotten stronger since joining the LA Lakers in July 2018. Lifting up one's team is the mark of a great player. When Kobe played, he had a better support team around him, both on the court and in the coach position. 3 out of Kobe's 5 rings were won together with Shaquille O'Neal, possibly the best center ever to play the game. Although none of them is a Hall of Famer, Paul Gasol, Lamar Odom, and Andrew Bynum make a fantastic supporting team. Moreover, Kobe won his 5 rings with former coach Phil Jackson, whom many argue is probably the sharpest basketball mind to ever exist. Meanwhile, LeBron won his first 2 rings as part of the Miami Heat's trio. Aside from Dwayne Wade, LeBron's supportive team lacked the quality that Kobe's support had. LeBron won his championship 3rd ring against a team that scored the best regular season record ever. LeBron won the Finals MVP award and was the most dominant player in every championship he won. He might have fewer championship rings than Kobe, but he played a bigger part in achieving them. Well, as for Kobe, he has his superior fronts too. LeBron might be a more dominant player, but Kobe is a more versatile and well-rounded player, which gives him the edge. While LeBron is an all-around player with explosive power that makes him almost impossible to guard, he lacks instinct and on-court elegance and style. In comparison, Kobe was a virtuoso on offense, a better finisher, and a better defender. He also had amazing anticipation and instincts that were perfected with Phil Jackson's triangle offense. The Phoenix Suns forward Grant Hill, who guarded both players, told Sports Illustrated he, that is LeBron, has the two pitches. Both of them are great, but Kobe is like the guy with all the pitches. He brings his fastball. His change gives you something on the corner. With Kobe, you're never comfortable. When it comes to Kobe versus LeBron, the latter is great, but the former was something truly special. Kobe also had something that LeBron doesn't. A huge part of Michael Jordan's legacy was earned on the day he won Game 5 in the 1997 Finals in Utah, when he dropped 38 points, including a clutch three-pointer with flu-like symptoms, including an extremely high fever. This is what makes a legend. Similarly, Kobe took over Game 4 in the 2000 Finals with an injured ankle. He also won the Finals with a damaged index finger. His work ethic and ambition were inspiring. He was a rip your heart out and watch it beat in his hands kind of player, regardless of his physical condition. While LeBron can demolish every opponent, many argue that his spirit is different than Kobe's. It is thought that LeBron lacks the magic touch that Kobe possessed, which sets a player apart from the rest. The ability to perform when it matters most, against all odds, which Kobe repeatedly did, defines real legends. It's also no secret that Kobe was a better defensive player than LeBron. Defense wins titles. Sure, you have to be a good offensive team, obviously, but in the nerve-wracking finals, having a better defensive team has historically made winning the title more likely. In the Kobe versus LeBron debate, both players are huge talents with enormous offensive abilities. While LeBron was named 6 times in the NBA All-Defensive Team, Kobe was named 12 times in the NBA All-Defensive Team. The latter's defensive contribution was key in breaking up opponents' movements and starting counterattacks. This diverse skill set gave him more of an ability to lift up his team at any stage of the game. Cumulative statistics are better measures of production and longevity than actual impact. But as far as that goes, Bryant's career point total would almost certainly be larger, perhaps even significantly so, had he entered the league with a different team at a different time. When the Lakers traded for Bryant in the summer of 1996, he was the first high school guard to join the NBA and only the 5th high school player overall. As such, the NBA was still grappling with how to develop the best. Bring them along slowly? Throw them right into the deep end? At that point, it was still anyone's guess. James, of course, never had that issue. By the time Cleveland took him 1st overall in 2003, the NBA was 16 additional players and almost a full decade deeper into the straight-from-high-school experiment. Combined with his otherworldly talent, there was never any doubt. The Cavaliers were LeBron's team from day one, ready to go as their prize rookie went. The bottom line is, while LeBron is much more of a team player than Kobe and is more dominant and holds better stats, Kobe was a more versatile and complete player, a virtuoso with amazing skills and defense abilities. The answer now lies with you. It's your choice to make. Did you enjoy our video? So in the Kobe versus LeBron debate, which of these two NBA superstars outshines the other? Who, in your opinion, is considered the game's best player? Well, if you enjoyed our video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our latest uploads. We value your feedback. Feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below.